Welcome back to another Microsoldering Wednesday. My name is Derek, and today I'm going to be fixing a mistake from last week. Last Wednesday I made a video showing how to diagnose and fix an issue on an iPad, and I thought that I had finished the repair, and I was wrong. So let's get into the video. When I was done with last week's video, when I had showed that the TriStar was now working and that it should charge, I then went to go plug it back into the iPad and see if it worked, and it didn't. So today, we're going to see if we can figure out why it's still not working and see if we can actually fix it, this time the right way. Let's get started. All right, so got the TriStar all replaced. Let's hook it up to power. Got the display, digitizer connected. Let's see if it works. And do we get a logo? No. Dang it. Okay, something else is going on. Let's see if we can figure it out. All right, so we've got this iPad, and when we go to connect it, one of the things that we're finding right here, let me go and see if I hit the power button, watch what happens. 1, 2, 3. We get this crazy spike right here, and the PMIC also gets hit. Let's look at that again. Okay, so something's happening right here when we engage the power button. Let's take a look at that and see if we can figure out what it is. All right, taking a look, here's that area, and right away something stands out. Looking at all of these caps, there's one that's distinctly a different color. That guy right there. All right, so we're looking at this upside down. Let me try to flip this around. All right, so we can see that cap lines up with this one right here. First thing I need to do is let's disconnect the battery so we can test that with a multimeter. Okay, slide in a battery protector here. And now I'm going to come in here. All right, let's take a multimeter. We'll put a red probe on ground, and we've got straight short to ground. Yeah, so that is probably all it is. Now that I verified that, let's go ahead and flick this guy off. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take one of the tweezers and I'm going to get some pressure on it. And we'll pop it off like that. You can almost see how discolored it is. Look at the blues, the blue and the yellow, the green, red, orange, like a rainbow. All right, let's check and see if the short went away. What's preventing this from turning on? Got my red probe on ground. All right, this must be the ground side. Yep, because it's gray. Now let's go to the data side, and we got 0.356. That's about normal, what I would expect to see. So let's go plug this in and see if well, first let's take it under the thermal camera and see what happens when I touch the power button. We'll put the screw on back. All right, so now we've got the iPad here, and we were getting a spike here before. So let's go ahead and hit the power button, see what happens. Now we get some heat out of the CPU, right? Nothing crazy. Nothing else is heating up, so there's a good chance that this is now working. We just need to disconnect the battery, and let's connect up the display, and we'll see if we have a working iPad. All right, so now that we've cleared that cap, let's plug in a display and see if we get an image. We'll take our display, plug it on in, we'll slide out the battery protector, grab our battery screw, put it on down, and now for the moment of truth, let's grab a cable here and we'll plug in the charge port. And do we get anything on the display? And there we go, we're charging. Let's let this charge up, see if it comes on. All right, so we've got the Apple logo. Let's see if it's charging when it comes on. Let's see, are you on? So we had a logo. Okay, there we go. We're charging at 1%. Let's see if it charges on the other side. I'm gonna reassemble it so we can take a closer look. Let's take out the battery screw. Okay, battery's isolated. And put in the charge port screw. All right, now we will connect up the digitizer and the home button. There's one connector, and there's the second. Take the display and connect it. Now we can reconnect the battery. All right, so let's see. Do we turn on? Probably doesn't have enough charge to turn on. It does, but I'm still gonna plug it in because it was at like 1%. And we'll see if we have touch, charging, display, all that fun stuff. All right, so as you can see, we are charging 1%. Let's flip this over. If I can hold it with one hand, plug it in. Okay, and we're charging the other direction. Still just at 1%. Let's test the touch. Yeah, all good. Touch ID requires your passcode, which means we do have Touch ID. There's no notifications. I just want to see that jump above 1%. So we'll leave it here for a minute and I'll be good to close it up. So now we are officially done with this iPad repair. I guess once I see that percentage go up. All right, let's take a look. Oh, we're up to 4% now. All right, we're up to 4%, which means we are definitely fixed. So there we go. It's all fixed. Turning on, charging, working properly. Just have to adhere it. But I'm glad that I was able to figure out what was causing it not to work and that I was able to bring you guys along. If there's something that you'd like to see in a future video, let me know in the comments below. I've got a few more exciting videos planned for this week, so make sure you're subscribed. Thanks a ton for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.